冒険だ冒険。ベニー冒険団出発。待ってるだけじゃダメって言うだろ。ま、運に恵む。今日は天気いいな。ああ、まずい。
来たぞ、セタレだ。やっぱり現れたぞ。まずはこっそりついていって、セタレが知り合いとどんな話でセタレを動揺させるかについてはあなたに任せ。緊張するぞ。行こうぜ。話が始まったみたいだぞ。隠れた場所を
そうね。確かに恋愛に関することは無理にとは言えないし、私の周りにいる人も私と身分が違いすぎるから。ねえ、聞いてるの？ナビア。
ああ、聞いてるわよ。恋愛の悩みでしょ。聞こえてたわ。
そう。さっきぼーっとしてたから。あら？猫ちゃんたちが君に威嚇してるようだけど、どういうこと？この子たち、普段は結構温厚だったわよね。名前は何だ？あら、そんな名前だった？
ああ、実は、
そうだったの。結構大変なのね。
そうだ。今日は何を占いたい？
それが、また恋愛運を占ってほしかったんだけど、正直、最近
乱れてる？
いっそのこと、私のプロジェクトがいつ完了するのかを占ってくれない？本当に、一刻も早く終わらせたいの。
そう。わかったわ。神にお答えを聞き神はこう言って、セタレ。なぜ家に
家に帰る？まさか神は、本当に私の考えがわかるの？
セタレ。なぜ家に帰らない？今度は強めに問いただしてるみたい。 すごく怒ってるみたいよ。
ごめんなさい。神様、ごめんなさい。私の代わりにお詫びの意思を神様に伝えてくれる？怒りを鎮めてくださるよう言って。ねえ、聞きたいんだけど、ナビや、君の耳元で話してるのは、どの神様なの？
幼稚で無礼な問題ね。
スカーレットキング？道理でそのこと。いえ、スカーレットキングは遥か昔に亡くなっているはずよ。確かに最近スカーレットキング復活の噂が広く流れているけど、あれは全て教令員がわざと流した偽情報だもの。スカーレットキングがまだいるはずがないわ。
無礼な。私はスカーレットキング様の最も忠実なる信徒。その私の耳に届いた神のお声。
いいえ、私、スカーレットキング様のお言葉についてしっかりと反省しておくわ。ごめん。それじゃあ今日はもう行くわね。
待って。小走りで行っちゃったんだ。悪くなかったわ。セタレも怪しんではいないよ。心の中でずっと避けていた事柄について、ここに来て急に問いかけられるなんて。ナヒーダ。お前、これは実践に。さて。
他の執行官たちは何してるんだろうね。まあ、どうせわけのわからない壮大な計画とやらを進めてるんだろうけど。やっ。この辺りに戦いがいのある強敵はいないんだろうか。 他の執行官たちは何してるんだろうね。まあどうせわけのわからない壮大な計画とやらを進めてるんだろうけど。兵器神速。いや兵器神速。兵器神速。兵器神速。はっみんなは俺が守れ。はっいやはっはっいやいやへっふん
稲光すなわち永遠なり見切りました。はっせっはっやっとっ無我の境地。はっへっそこはっふんはっへっ
みんながそばにいてくれ。
西洋鍋ここだ。はっせここだ。無能せ無能ここだ。せ無能せ無駄だ。行くぞ。
止水の矢。
裁きの雷。
せっ
へっ はっ
ほっはっふんたいやへっはっはっいやはっ
稲光すなわち永遠なり逃げ道はありません。てってってっ
みんなは俺が守れ。
見切りました。
逃げられるかな。
消えろ。無能はっせ無能ここだ無能
ヒュッここより弱滅の時裁きの雷てってってっふんしっヒュッ
西洋鍋ここだせせ無能せいえくだらない無駄だ
止水の矢ふんたはっやふんほっふんたはっはっ兵器神速よっへっ近いな。よっああ最高だ。あっ
来たぞ、セタレだ。まずはどんな話でセタレを動揺させるかについてはあなたに任せるから信じているわ。緊張するぞ。行こうぜ。話が始まったみたいだぞ。隠れた場所を見つけて
そうね。確かに恋愛に関することは無理にとは言えないし、私の周りにいる人もねえ。
ああ、
そう。あら？この子たち普段は結構温厚だったわよね。名前は何だったっけ？あら、そんな名前だった？そうだったような。違う。そうだったの。結構大変なの。
そうだ。
それがまた恋愛運を占って欲しかったんだけど、正直
乱れてる？
いっそのこと
そう。神はこう言っているわ。セタレ。
家に帰る？まさか。
セタレ。
ごめんなさい。ねえ、聞きたいんだけど、ナビや君の耳。
幼稚で無礼な問題ね。
スカーレットキング？通りで確かに最近スカーレットキング復活の噂が広く流れているけど、あれは全て教令員がわざと流した偽情報だもの。スカーレットキングがまだ
無礼な。私はスカーレットキング様のいい
え、私はただスカーレットキング様の恩恵がここまでスカーレットキング様のお言葉についてしっかりと反省しておくわ。ごめん。それじゃあ今日はもう行くわね。
待って。小走りで行っちゃったんな。悪くなかったわ。セタレも怪しんではいないようだった。心の中でずっと避けていた事柄について、ここに来て急に問いかけられるなんて、さぞ心に響いたことでしょう。ナヒーダ。これは実践にかける知論派。さて、やっぱりアキモのところに来たな。早く憑依の準備をしようぜ。
さっきちょっと予想外のことに遭遇。そういえばこの間仕事庭師？君そうなの。まさか君にそういえばお父さんの具合はどう？少しは回復した？よかったわ。そういえば
まあ俺も。
じゃあ機会があったら手紙でも送って注意。君のお父さん結構気が強いでしょ。しかも送信の。
それでセタレはどっちの立場？
それは
君は砂漠の民だもんな。羨ましいぜ。だが残念ながら君はスカーレットキング様を裏切って教令員の奴らと一緒にいる。
アキム？
英明なるスカーレットキング様を信仰することがそんなにおかしいか？というかおかしいのは立場が
はっきりしてない。
おお、お前にこんな才能があったなんてな。これでさらに問題に目を向けさせることができた。とてもストレートなやり方だったわね。もう確かにセタレが。でもことが終わったら いつか彼女の意識に入って、セタレがもうキさんと話し始めてるぞ。早く行こう。
キさんは最近シティで何かおかしなことを見なかった？
誰かところで最近起きたおかしなことですが、そうですね。変といえば何度も。
待って、君がそれに気づくはずは。ありえないわ。報告にあったのと全く違う。
教令員の小細工で全ての民を騙そうだなんて元から無理なお話なんですよ。まだわからないんですか？
キさん。
おかしな聞き方ですね。まるでスカーレット・キングの信徒であることが私からしたら、教令員に協力してシティの民たちを実験台にしているあなたの方が。
それ以上言わないで。
ここまで来たのに、セタレ。いえ、彼女の衛兵のところに行ったぞ。ここが肝心よ。憑依の。
ねえ、傭兵さん。君は30人団の人よね。
落ち着いてください。何が起こったのか。
異教の勢力がシティ内に浸透してきていて、群衆の中で拡散し始めてるの。
異教？どのような異教でしょうか。
スカーレットキングよ。私の知り合い。
ありえないことはありませんよ、セタレさん。
どうして私の名前。
スカーレットキング様は永遠に滅びたりしません。そして自分勝手に無謀な行為をする者は、もう逃げるのはおやめなさい、セタレ。今のあなたのいるべき砂漠はここではないのです。スカーレットキング様の民よ。
英明なるスカーレットキング様を信仰することがそんなにおかしいか。というか、おかしいのは立場のはっきりしない君の方なんじゃないのか。
おかしな聞き方ですね。まるでスカーレットキングの信徒であることが悪いことみたい。
セタレ、なぜ家に帰らない？
今日はどこに逃げても君たちみたい。確かに私はずっと罪悪感から逃げてた。賢者たちに協力していることとか、故郷の村の子供たちから来た手紙を無視してることとか。でもどれだけ逃げても罪悪感は。
問題を直視することが必ずしも今の研究環境を奪われる。
どうして私のことをそんなに知っているの？君は。
そんなことよりも重要なのは、私たちが教令員と賢者を罰し間違いを正すと。あなたがこれに協力してくれるというならば。
実は私は神を信仰していないの。でも巡り合わせ。今私が君たちのためにできることは何？
今の賢者たちがしていることについてどれだけご存知なのですか？
私はただ無教量産家庭の設計者の一人に過ぎない。そう、あの家臣探査の時に起きた出来事のことよ。プロジェクトの全容については私は大賢者の要求に従って手元の仕事を終わらせていただけよ。でも確かに気になることはあったわ。聞くところによると教令員に追放され。
教令員に対抗するため、私たちは彼らが何をしているのか具体的に知る必要があります。先ほど言った機密ファイルについて手に入れる方法はありませんか？
リスクを冒してもいいならチャンスはあるわ。私はこれでも大賢者の助手だから、プロジェクト以外のことは私が処理することも多いの。ただ機密ファイルを手に入れてもそれをアーカー社をと。そうね、一番原始的な方法を使いま。
教令員の入り口？
安心して。 こっそり抜け出したりしたら、それこそ疑われる可能性が高くなるでしょ。
わかりました。
ところで、この計画、
それは。
送信。そうね。今回の件で危険にさらされたのは、もしかしたら私も。
本当にナヒーダの言った通り、セタレの旅人の構成は、実に巧妙だったわ。時間は明日の夜と決まったし、今は、祈る？そう言ったって、私？それは違うわ。学者たちに加護を与えるのは、真理であるべきだと私は思っているの。さて、それじゃあ、
ここに立ってても相手はやってこないよ。あなたの思っている。今晩、パイモンの言う通りよ。万が一予想外のことが起きた場合、私の意識が、そうだよな。まあ、とにかくそういうおかしい夜なんて。彼の言う通りよ。言われてみれば、街の人も明らかに少ないわ。これがシティ全体にじゃあ、違和感の原因は、私にもまだわからない。お前がいるから、ちょっとは安心で。本当に人が少ないな。教令院の入り口もこれくらい静かで、衛兵もセタレに引き離されてるといいんだけど。兵器神速。
こんな時間になんでこんなに人が集まってるんだ？
凱旋した英雄を迎える歓迎の儀ほど盛大なものはなかろう。
あなたは教令院の追放者。
いかにも。だが今は皆に博士と呼ばれている。あの女研究員ならとっくに監禁室だ。自身に仕掛けられた盗聴器にすら気づけないとは、一学者として持つべき慎重さを欠いていると言わざるを得んな。
メールの民に一体何をしたの？
潜在意識に情報を投入できるようアーカー社端末を少しばかり改造しただけだ。熱狂的な民たちはこの旅人が世界を救ったばかりの英雄だと信じきっている。実験は成功だ。そして人々は今にも自らの情熱を抑えきれなくなりそうだ。
どうするんだよ。みんな一般市民だぞ。行ってシティの外へ。でもあいつはファトスなんだぞ。お前を置き去りになんか。私もスメールの民を放ってはおけない。大丈夫。シティの外で会いましょう。
ほう、自らの意識を使い全員の思考を占拠したか。それほど強大な意識体とは。なるほど、知恵の神だな。
ここまで来れば安全だよな。ナヒーダ、大丈夫かな。まさか博士、賢者たちですら恐れるっていうのは。そうだな。でも今度はおう、ナヒーダの力があればあの時シティの外で会おうって言って。それって。ああ、そうか。オイラあの時ティナリはきっぱりと断って。そうと決まれば早くガンダルバー村に行こうぜ。
兵器神速。やっワクワクするね。兵器神速。兵器神速。
止まれ。金髪の旅人に 空を飛ぶ小さな精霊。間違いないらしいな。周りを。
お前たちは
30人団？俺たちはスメールでもトップクラスの報酬を得ているエリートよ。
追放者。強霊でもオイラたちを捕まえたいならなんで直接影。
ぺちゃくちゃ話す。
オイラたちも行くぞ。
サンドバッグが歩いてくるような。
みんながそばにいてく。行くぞ。ふんはっほっいや、隙を見せるのはほんの一瞬だ。いやはっふんはっはっふんいやはっいやいや油断した。
くだらない。
来るな。よっ
消えろ。無能無能
まだだ。他にも待ち伏せしてたやつがいたみたいだぞ。
どけ。ひゃよっへいいやはいやは
確かに厄介だな。これが傭兵の中の襟。そうだな。でも博士、頭のいいやつを相手にするの。
兵器神速。兵器神速。
あれ、旅人にパイモン。コレイ、また会ったな。元気だ。私は正直だから。そうだったのか。コレイ。ところで師匠は。私もおかしいと思ってるんだ。あんなに急いで。師匠は研究基地か。時間もないし、そのパルディスディアイってところに行って、キナリを探そうぜ。おう、わかったぜ。
No time to lose. Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruined.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, plus, it's not like you could even a pool.
Paimon feels like only the real Nikki.
Huh?
Well, we understand that point now. Please.
When you left, I was still in the... Instead, he did something. Luckily, I managed to... I wouldn't be relieved. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then, how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's... It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just...
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
No time to lose.
Traveler?
The voice! It's a pit!
What a pleasant surprise!
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come a...
Hypatia, you're way too... Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating when my consciousness made contact with the gods.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can...
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but...
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Where are you...
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded.
The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laughed in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Peripurna life, but rather...
Ah! You... Why are you so... I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and...
Hypatia!
That's how I... Wait. Have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right! Okay, we finally lost him! Are you okay, Nahida?
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped plate? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's... Also, while we were running, the doctor has found a way, but even in a moonless night, a shout...
Oh no! Nahida's was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense! Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to... Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's... Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of... But she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Arc?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so...
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that, all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence?
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. If I didn't take action, now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do so. The doctor, from your description, but then...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
No time to lose. No time to lose. Yep.
We finally made it to Caravan Rabat. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this one. Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh,
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose him?
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the...
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al-Haytham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders!
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia. However...
Oh, right, you...
I have no interest in... And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the same... Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Haytham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than any...
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
No time to lose.
Start preparing for the next on-site investigation.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic...
You seem to have placed a lot of... If I were you, I have been pursuing this scribe for...
Has Alhaitham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating. Have you been given a mission that's... Let's say, if I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them!
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh.
That sounded like... Come on, you two!
All right, stop.
This is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself.
Our savior! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name... Wow, she's so gentle and caring. Like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no So please, have an honest and sincere If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time. And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself...
All right, we got...
That...
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait, that was...
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Al-Haytham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Al-Haytham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, Once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Adventure! Everybody stand back!
Useless! Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Here!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Useless! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Who's next?
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me...
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, the...
Another... So, Irminsul's withering...
Everything in the natural world.
Everyone in Aru Village...
Village Keeper? Who are they?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The Academia believes that they're crazed.
Alas, that's it, but no one in the village.
I've had encounters with those people.
The mantra, the...
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you.
Oh, you're the former general.
Is it because you're reminded of But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far. Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, initially, the Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of... Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night. After that, the
soft green light? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes...
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one... So, what do you make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali...
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always played... In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds.
No way! Nahida definitely...
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that?
The person you're referring to is not a local.
Grandpa is... I heard everything you said.
Ah, so you're the one who... I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino!
Sorry, I was so...
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Kanda.
super vigilant.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was... Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although one summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed so Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again. It's said that Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things like,
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
Perhaps. It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have...
Huh? What?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my...
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up! Let's go find your grandpa! Really? Wow! Thank you so much! Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
You mean the village keepers? Oh, when I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by...
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
No time to lose.
The scholars that have gone missing...
Those eyes.
Don't change this.
Right. You were asking about the... But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
Do you also think Grandpa...
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you. Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know...
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? The last time... And speaking of my...
Oh, thank... Yeah.
Whew, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family.
Wow, what a nice guy! Okay, thank you, sir.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay...
Yeah!
Listen, see if you can...
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet...
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only still.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more... Delavar was saying that many people... Isn't it a sign?
Huh.
Exactly. Those city...
Now, repeat everything you've just said.
Huh? Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear, and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on, keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return. Delavar also...
Is that...
Seems like he still wants to know more.
Got it! Please don't...
The people here really like the Scarlet...
Where is this radical...
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not...
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty... He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few... Very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just fuck... Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense, but
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So,
Huh? You know it...
yes.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest.
What are you looking for?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the trace from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for...
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone... Hey! What's wrong?
Exactly. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they...
No. So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars...
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa.
Sounds like we'd better...
Let's head to Aru.